Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be looking into something that has just been reported in the press, even though it was in Andrew Loney's entitled book. The story is that William fell out with Andrew Mountbatten Windsor because Andrew Mountbatten Windsor was very rude about Catherine, the Princess of Wales. So we are going to look into that. We're going to look around the story around it to see if anything happened about it, what happened. Then we're going to get William's take on everything. Now, yesterday, if you joined our live stream, when we got William's take, Catherine was above the situation. It's very telling that this story now is being reported in the press. So that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we are going to delve into that. Now, if you're new here, I work in a Celtic cross system. I use multiple layers of cards. And yes, I use some of the guidebook stuff, but I also use astrological signs, Jungian stuff, other things and imagery to interpret the cards. So we're going to get into it and dig into it. If you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, and support my channel. I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Okay, so the overview of the situation, everyone. The overview, the absolute overview of it all. Let's see what the cards have to say about it before we delve into William's view on it. Let's have a look. The overall situation. The Knight of Swords in reverse. It was quick, it was harsh, it was brutal. I feel like there's some beef there straight away. It could well have been about security. So it might have been something like, why does Catherine get security and my girls don't? It might be, the spites might have come from something like that. It could have well come from something like that. But it was brutal, whatever was said. And at that very second, whatever was said, the door closed. Boomf. The door might have actually been physically slammed, but in William's mind, it looks like a door closed then. Above the situation, we have the Lovers. Okay. So that is healing. And under the situation, want to walk away, but can't. This whole thing, William... The energy here is William just wanted nothing to do with it. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, trying to keep the even keel, trying to keep everyone getting along. They wanted him to walk away. He just wouldn't walk away. Andrew just wouldn't walk away. They've wanted him to walk away for such a long time. Let me just see what else is going on with this. Stress, anxiety. Okay. And the King of Pentacles and the Star surrounding. The Star for the royal family can relate to an Aquarius, and the Aquarius is Duchess Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh. So that could be Sophie. The Taurus dude here is potentially something to do with an earth sign man. Earth sign men around the monarchy or around William anyway. You've got Harry and you've got Earl Spencer. Harry's a Virgo, Earl Spencer's a Taurus. There's an element of going too far. And then there's this Two of, yeah, he wants, like, they want a whole separation. And there's the King of Swords. There's a lot of swords that's happened. We're going to be hearing about weaponized mental health a lot. We're also going to be hearing with the King of Swords there. We're going to be having some very quick, decisive, structured action around all of this. Do I feel like something was said by Andrew? Yes. But the cards are given a reason. They're not necessarily given what was said, but we still have to do William's cards. And we might even do Andrew's cards on this. So bear with me. This could either be Earl Spencer or Harry involved in this somehow. And Sophie's there. Sophie, I feel like Sophie must have been in the room when this was said. It might have been about money. They might have been implying that Catherine was after money, security, something. Let me have a look at where William stands on all of this. What happened, William? We have the mother. Oh, God. Okay. The Empress in reverse, security. Right. I think there's some snidey comment from Andrew about security because we've got the Empress in reverse. And William's not going to let anything happen to anyone else, especially Catherine, that happened to his late mother. It's the Empress. So he went too far. We have got the Five of Wands crossing over. Interesting that the Five of Wands usually comes out when there's a lot of online, there's like stomping and fraction and on like that. It's interesting as well that it's come out that Andrew tried to pay trolling groups, basically. That Five of Wands crossing over, that could well be he may well know about that, man, because there's a lot of different groups every time you there's a lot of different groups. The Six of Swords in reverse, he just wanted Andrew just to pay off, and it came at a really bad time. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and there's the Fool. Okay, that could literally mean he's been itching to get rid of him for ages. And then we have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands, a burden lifted. We know he's gone. And now we have the King of Pentacles, and he's coming for Harry next. He's right. I feel like the Yorks have been working with the Markles. I know that. I feel that, but I feel like it goes all the way to the head of the family. Allegedly, in my opinion. That King of Pentacles in reverse. That, to me, that King of Pentacles. Now, do you see what I mean about layers? That transforms definitely into Harry. There's a level of Harry behind this. Harry and Megsy. Harry's probably been whinging to his godfather about security or something. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, he's hurt by it, but he's going to get over it. He was hurt by it. And then we have the Ace of Swords. It's going to cut away a lot of the old mind games and the tricks. That Hierophant in reverse, William is going to upend tradition, guys. I know a few of you will be upset about that, but the monarchy conventionally has always regenerated for every few decades. It's just we've had such a period where everything's been the same with Queen Elizabeth that when things change, everything starts to look a bit shaky. But when William comes in, and you've got to remember, even King Charles knows he's like a transitional king. So the royal reporters tell us, for whatever that's worth. But at the end of the day, William is going to be a great reformer. And I think you can see what Charles is starting to do is going to be very much in line with what William does as well. And to be honest, King Charles has always said that he wanted to slim down the monarchy. Like a more kind of European style thing, you know. That Ace of Swords in reverse. Andrew, better be careful. I feel like there's some legal stuff coming for him. And I feel like William's not in the mood to play at all. Okay, let me have a look at Andrew in all of this. What was the vibe? There's the Hierophant. He's doing the noble thing, protecting tradition and all of that kind of stuff. Queen of Wands crossing over in reverse. Which of the York daughters is really vindictive. Not Beatrice, the other one. Never mind. Listen, I believe, can you remember that those hideous outfits, yeah? That Eugenie and Beatrice wore to Catherine and William's wedding in 2011. Can you remember those? Do you remember at the time Fergie wasn't invited to the wedding? Because obviously Prince Philip was alive. So Fergie wasn't invited to the wedding. Do you remember that? Do you remember that Fergie complained about that in her and one of her Oprah interviews or an interview afterwards? So Fergie could have said the girls go and wear. I mean, the girls' dress sense is terrible anyway, but Beatrice's is a lot better now. But like Fergie could have told them to be shady and wear something hideous to show disrespect. And everybody picked up that it was disrespectful. And I honestly believe that is kind of the vibe. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse above the situation. All of this is a self-inflicted wound, guys. This is all in it. He is a member of one of the most powerful families or well-known families in the whole world. Of course, all eyes are going to be on him. He has brought it on himself. That Queen of Wands, though, he really doesn't like this story about him and Catherine in the press. I just want to say that. Let me have a look and see what's underneath out of balance. Okay, so there's a level of jealousy there as well. We have got the 5 of Cups in reverse. He's feeling immensely sorry for himself. He's very, very obviously. And the 3 of Wands looking to overseas. Okay. Oh, he has a betrayal here. He thinks somebody's slipped this story out and he thinks he knows who it is. He feels like he's been stabbed in the front. Somebody gave this story to Andrew Lowney, somebody really close to Andrew. That Magician in reverse there surrounding him. That Magician in reverse, you guys, he can't get it together. He can't get it together. The 5 of Swords is in reverse as well. Andrew's worried about some details. Dude, you've overlooked some details. More stuff's coming for you. You should be worried. Let's see what's the last one. The Chariot, William. Moving forward, moving home, moving on as well. A joining together of energies of forcing forward. Sun sign, Cancer, William. Okay. Shall we? Shan't we? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put one more card for the center one just to clarify who the Queen of Wands was, because there's a few people it could have been. Mind of Swords, King of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's just have a look. Do one more card, Star in reverse. Schism and the 6 of Swords. I think it's both good. I think it's Megan and Eugenie, to be honest. Because we've got Mind Games Disruption and all of that. We've got the Star in reverse as well, which is an Aquarius energy, and Oprah. I think it's both of them. Both of them link in. And the 6 of Swords there provides travel to the man that is around it. So I really feel like this is they are back in touch and are probably on whatever social media app they are now, on messages or whatever. What do we do? Okay. Let me have a look at Eugenie in all of this. We have got the Hanged Man in reverse. She is losing patience. She hasn't learned anything from the latest drama. The 8 of coins. She is worried about what happens next. Work-wise, monetary-wise, she's really got a problem here. We have got the 10 of Wands in reverse. That is a burden lifted. So it looks like she is going to relieve some of the burden herself. And who do we have here? The 2 of Cups, a separation. Okay, there's going to be further separation here. And there we have the Hermit, which is Harry, the Virgo. Ooh. You guys been mixing with the sugars as well. The 8 of Swords getting out of dodge. Wheel of Fortune. She's hoping for a miracle. The Devil in reverse surrounding her. The 9 of Swords in reverse. You're gonna another upright. Yeah, we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, there's going to be big news about Eugenie coming up in the next 3 to 6 months. It could be sooner. These people lead very full lives, so the timing sometimes happens in nanoseconds. Sometimes it happens in weeks. Sometimes it happens in months. Average Joe, this would take time for us, but because of these like world famous people, they have a lot of interactions, a lot of changes, and a lot of things. You know, we need a world famous people spread. I should totally make that one. The 8 of Swords shows that she's going to navigate herself out of a tricky situation, but it does look like somebody is going to be trying to help Eugenie. What we have got surrounding her, though, is the Devil in reverse, and she can see all of the control mechanisms and things like that. The problem is she's got into bed with half of it without realizing what it was, you know? The 9 of Swords in reverse, she's wanting to avoid any further stress, any further upset. She's concerned about people's mental health, obviously, because there's a lot going on. And the 8 of Wands, there's going to be some big news. There's going to be a lot of movement when it comes to Eugenie as well. So there we go. I thought we'd just power through all of them and see where the land lies. And yeah, it did happen, and it's snidey. And I feel like it's around about security and Catherine's status, and how Catherine is protected and things like that, and his daughters aren't. It's very similar, isn't it? Very similar vibes to how Harry and Megxie come across in the cards about how they feel about their children not being protected, like the Wales children. Oh, what a tangled web, eh? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to all of you, and I shall see you soon for some more readings. Take care, everyone. Bye.